And as it says in the Bible, as God says to Moses and the people of Israel, Ki li kol haaretz, the whole land belongs to me, the whole world belongs to me. Private property? No. It's all mine. Ki li kol haaretz. And God says that specifically when it is trying to say to the world, to the Jewish people and through them to the rest of the world, that there must be a jubilee, that there must be a return to the original equal distribution of the world every 50 years. And I would like to very much call upon our fundamentalist brothers and sisters to take that literally, word for word, and this is not an issue just about that, but about every 7 years eliminating all debts, all debts. Now, I have a lot to say and a very tiny little time to say it, so the most important thing I could ask of you is if you would give me your email so I could actually say it to you. Because I know that there's no way that what I'm about to say seems very far out and it needs a lot more of a basis than I can give you. I'm just going to give you headlines. My email is Rabbi Lerner, RABBILERNER, at Tikkun, TIKKUN.org. Tikkun is the Hebrew word for healing, repair, and transformation. So here I'm going to say some things that just seem outrageous or at least far out right at the moment. And that is the following. We've created an organization, an interfaith organization called the Network of Spiritual Progressives. You can find it on the web at spiritualprogressives.org. And we are arguing that right now we need to change the whole concept of homeland security, from one in which we think that domination is the path to security, to a new paradigm that insists that generosity is the path to security. The strategy, and that we believe that the most important thing that we can do in this historical moment, both for ending the war in Iraq and getting the funds available to actually deal with global poverty, is to help people understand that this is not just an act of charity, it is also an act of self-interest and in the best interest of all of the Western nations to end global poverty. Okay, now, to do that, we are calling for a global Marshall Plan. And the global Marshall Plan is one that calls for the United States to take the leadership with the G8 countries, to use 1% to 2% of the GDP, and to commit to that each year for the next 20 years, 1% to 2% of the gross domestic product, to once and for all eliminate all poverty, homelessness, hunger, inadequate education, inadequate health care, and repair the global environment. We could do that. I believe that articulating that goal will make Jubilee 2000 look to those who are conservative in their desire to deal with poverty. Jubilee 2000 will look like the conservative way out to avoid the global Marshall Plan. That debt relief will be what they're saying they're doing in order to end the challenge that needs to go many steps further, to put forward a vision of a world in which we take on now, both as a self-interest issue as well as a religious and moral commitment, to totally end global poverty, homelessness, hunger, inadequate education, inadequate health care. So going that extra step, I believe, is part of the strategy to win on the Jubilee 2000 goals, but it's also a way of putting forward a conception, a global conception of what we are really for. Because what we are really for is not only ending the debt. What we are really for is ending the suffering of the people on this planet. And I think that it turns out that when you put forward your vision in the most visionary possible way, that it excites people and makes them understand that there is something here that isn't just a matter of getting a bill through Congress. It's a matter of reconceptualizing our relationship to the world. And what I'm saying to you is that generosity is the key word to redoing our relationship to the world so that security comes through generosity. Please contact me so that I can give you some foundation for what what I'm saying. And thank you so much, all of you who have been working tirelessly for Jubilee 2000. It is a beautiful and very, very important move, and I'm inviting you to help us take yet another. Thank you.